We need to perfect the 5, 4,
Well,
3.
and I could do that before.
I can't
But
do
the
it.
online,
I can't do it.
The online countdown clock
Is
that
it wrong?
we use is wrong.
Oh no,
I
no,
know.
no! Come on!
Yesterday and today, I'm looking at it. Even
Oh.
now, it says it's 8:59 and 14 seconds.
So wrong.
It's clearly
So
10
wrong.
something.
It's not right. It's wrong.
So
Good morning. Welcome to Natasha Makes. It is Textile Tuesday, isn't it, Gemma?
yeah,
Gemma is in the
not
corner.
Techie Tuesday because the
Techie,
tech's all
no.
gone wrong.
No, none of that. None of those shenanigans.
No.
Good morning to you. I hope you are well. I
morning.
hope you are well rested and ready for the day ahead. Are we, Gemma?
No,
No.
no, not at all. Not at all.
No. No, no, no.
Harassed.
Well, yeah. You know when you start a movie ridiculously late at night?
Oh no.
I did that thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I did.
And was it a gripping one, or was it so bad that you have to watch just to check if it gets any worse?
It
or
was a
better?
classic that I've never watched. I've never
Oh.
watched Meet Joe Black.
Oh, I love that film.
I've never watched it.
Did you cry?
Yes.
Yeah. Can't help it, can you?
You can't. Little tear. Yeah.
Do you know Bon Jovi did a song called "Thank You for Loving Me"? I'll sing it to
Yeah.
you later. I'm really not singing it now. That's because of that key line in that film towards the end. Yeah. Bon Jovi, like John Bon Jovi, loved that film so much. He wrote that song. Fun fact of the day.
It is one. Well, it's got to be one of the best movie soundtracks.
It's brilliant.
And it's one of those things that I knew the music,
Yeah.
but I didn't know what movie it had come from.
Okay.
And I was like, oh yeah, that little riff that goes through on a slightly off. Yeah, beautiful. Really beautiful. Anyway, so that's why.
So if you've not seen that one, watch it, but don't start.
So don't start it at 11 o'clock at night thinking that that's a really good idea.
Oh, no.
Thinking I'll just watch something while I go off to sleep.
Oh.
Watch something really bad. Good morning.
But when you watch something really bad, you kind of have to keep watching to see if it gets better.
No, it doesn't.
And
Never
then
does.
it doesn't. And
then
you're
you just feel
cross.
robbed.
Right.
Robbed. There'll be hours you will
So-
never get back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So just no.
So
Don't
just
do that
no.
either. Just don't do that either.
Okay, so today is the day where we bring you this.
Yay.
I have wanted to make this bag for a very, very long time. Here it is. And then I stopped myself. Well, firstly, it took months to actually get the handles and source them. I'd seen similar, didn't know where to find them, found them, took ages to import them. And then I sat on it for a while. Because they're not like normal handles to make patterns for. So then I had to make quite a few patterns to get it right. Oh, it's been a right old faff,
Yeah.
Gemma. Right old faff. Not gonna lie. But here it is. Da, 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 in all its glory. And I'm very happy with it.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's one of those things. Gemma and I don't normally fall out. But
No,
she did
that's
say,
true.
what are you doing putting beautiful fabric on the inside? I've
Yeah.
stuffed it to imagine that you've got your things in there.
It's gorge. And it's
She said, surely that should be an outside fabric. Look at that. I was like, no, you just need to see that beautiful little pop. When you satisfyingly open the clasp,
Yeah.
it's
You're
got a
enjoying the
really
magnetic
good...
as well.
The other thing is it's got little screws to hold everything in and then really strong little magnets there. If you want to put a handle on, if you want to get a handle on it, then you can.
A little chain or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's a nice option.
It's so satisfying. And I wanted it to be so that it sort of carried on down a bit like a rainbow, which will then made me find the rainbow fabric and go, oh, it'd look really nice in the rainbow, because I've got two different coloured handles for you. I've got the black ones and then the natural ones. And I wanted it to be a bit pot belly-y.
Pot belly-y.
Pot belly like.
Okay, good.
Pot belly-y. And I wanted to call it the little Buddha bag, but I wasn't allowed to. Gemma
that's
said that
really
was not.
Okay.
Yeah, but he sits there with a little Buddha
I
belly.
know, but it's
And she wouldn't let me.
no.
So I'll just tell you instead. So I've got that out my system.
Honestly, it's the
You
wood
know,
top
you
clutch.
know. Huh?
It's the wood top clutch.
Yes.
Yeah.
The most vanilla name out there.
Well, you came up with it, so
Well, only because you wouldn't let me have
Yeah.
a pot-bellied bag.
a pot-bellied bag we could have possibly had.
You wouldn't let me. I threw that past you as well. And you went,
You
nope.
did.
Did pop belly band. Do you know what's back in stock? And then I'll say hello to everyone. Do you know what's back in stock? Our amazing rainbow zip pull bundle. Look at these being all the fun. These sold out, Gem.
They did.
I had to get some more.
They did.
And we have. Hurrah.
Good, eh?
I'm just going to show you these on me instructions. These are available, I believe, as a download.
They are.
Yeah, because I got ahead of myself and got all my everything
did
downloaded.
Your job, which was
So you've got your star there. These are all rainbow ones, by the way. And we've got lots of rainbow zip pulls and actual zipper tape. You've got your rainbow thingamajiggy there. You've got your filled-in star, your hollow star. You've got an anchor. I love that.
Yeah.
You've also got like one of the start emoji things. You can start your day, you see that with that, can't you?
Nice.
And then you've got your lovely flower. All in your rainbow. So if you'd like those, we will load some more stock. We can load another 10 of those, Gemma.
Done.
Oh, done. There we go. She's on it.
I'm fast. Speedy.
I know. It's all good, isn't it? So well done to you if you got some of those. They will be on their way to you. Now, we've got bundles today. I'm going to say hello to everyone though firstly, Gemma,
Yeah,
because I feel
do.
slightly rude in sort of starting the show and not saying hello.
That's fine. Can you do the snap again though? Because Auntie Lizzie's loving it.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Bear with me.
really satisfying.
Hang on. Does she need to hear it near my mic? Ah!
That's magnets, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're good. Oh,
Yeah.
they're good.
Yeah.
Right. Where are we? Where the heck are we this morning?
Where even
Oh, there we
are
are.
we? Where even are we?
I don't know.
Don't even know.
Who are we? Who are we? Morning Diane, morning Rona, morning Elizabeth. She's hi everybody. I got sunshine on a cloudy day and I broke my glasses again. Oh.
Oh.
People laugh at me for having 8 million pairs of glasses, but that is
She
why.
has to. She's hopeless.
Do I leave them all over the
Everywhere.
shop? I have to have them secreted in various places so that I know that I will always have glasses because I'm now quite blind without them, which is very disappointing. Morning, Jimmy. Morning, Claire. It needs to be on the outside, said Claire. Well, that's fine. You can do that. You can do that, and we have catered for that. So I'll tell you about the bundles that we put together for you. A bit wonky this morning. It's where I've put my mic on, and then you look in the screen and go, oh. A bit all over the shop. Yeah, Lizzie's loving the snap. Morning, Sue. Morning, Natalie. Oh, Natalie's with us. She hasn't been with us for a while, Natalie. Hope you're well. And Sue's with us, and Di. She says, hello, rainbow people. We do love a good rainbow here, it has to be said. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, Evelyn. And good morning, Helen. She said, nice to be back watching live. Been having a nightmare of a time lately. Well, Helen, it's lovely to have you with us. You're always very welcome here. When Anna Martin drops on, if she comes on today, can we find out? You know, yesterday she was telling us about the charity shop where she was getting all her creative grids for about like tuppence halfpenny. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I said, where is this charity shop? Wondering what else they would have, because clearly they've like cleared out someone's stash. And you never know what else, what other finds there might be. Thinking it would be Scotland or somewhere. She's like, oh no, in Cornwall. It's like, stop. Where? Bodmin. Well, I drive through Bodmin on my way home. What are you squinting at?
I'm just
Squinty
looking
squinster.
at what stock we've got of everything.
Do you want to have a look? Should we go through it?
Yes.
Because, oh look, there's my keys.
Because there's not many of the wood top clutch kits. There's just not. So it is a fastest finger first situation once I press the button on these. I just want to make sure everything's right.
Right, so, yeah. Should we have a look then? Do you want to, let's go through. Okay, let's go through what we have
patience is
here.
a virtue, everyone. Sorry, I am shenanigating and clicking and everything will be there. It will.
Right, so here we have, and what you want to interface this with, again, is up to you. You might want it really rigid in case you'll go for a starver. I use H640 and that gave me enough of it because I know I'm going to fill it. So I'm fine with that. You have got a 1/2 metre of this beautiful, beautiful motor fabric. And what we had left over, we have loaded cut to order because Gemma's obsessed that it should be made into a blouse.
Once I've got an image, yes.
Oh, once you've got an
I'm
image?
struggling because that their internet is not providing me an image. We got the suppliers sneaky stock of this, didn't we?
We did.
And it's,
Well, Gemma, that is very easily done. Look, 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 look. Just,
don't mind us, everyone.
well, I can simply take a photo here. There we go.
Thanks.
So guys, you saw it here, and
There is-
I will send that to Gemma, and it's not the best photo in the world, but do you know what? At least then we can actually set that product live.
Yeah. Well, we can in a bit. Yeah. So it's coming along. It's coming along.
Oh, why didn't that just take it? Well, that's all very strange. Didn't actually take the photo, Gemma.
All the things are going on today.
It's well, like you say, it's not Techie Tuesday, is it? Because we can't manage that this morning. That would be just. There you go. You even got my concentrating face there, which is fabulous.
Excellent.
Yeah, I know. That. Absolute delight for everybody. Come on. There you go. Gemma, it's on its way to you. She's gone. Oh no, she's back.
I've just remembered something. It's all right.
So if you would like this kit, you are getting, like I say, the reason that you've got a fat quarter of the denim is that you don't need any more than that. It's a big fat quarter because it's a dressmaking width, so you're getting extra in there. You get the screws because this is what sort of halted me, but don't let it halt you because it's actually brilliant and really easy to do. I will show you how. So we've got those kits.
Aren't we funny how we sort of how something goes on and we're like, oh no, I don't think and you hold it off and you're like,
I know, and then actually the screwing in bit is far easier than sewing it, and I was like, well, why?
You're so cross with yourself.
Well, yeah, why did I bother to wait? When we get around to loading these individually, I will have literally a handful though of these by themselves, and that will be that. Now we have got, because I went, oh, they'd look really lovely with the rainbow. I then had to go and do a rainbow kit. So if you want the dark coloured ones, there they are. And again, you get with your screws and everything. Inga's counted them all out for you. Put them in a little bag. There we are. Then you've got, because I just think that the rainbow is a bit fabulous on these. And then I thought you could have a zazzy lining. Zazzy.
Okay.
Is that not zazzy? Come on.
Zazzy a word?
Well, everyone knows what I mean by zazzy.
Okay.
Don't you? You all know what I mean.
Snazzy?
Zazzy.
Okay.
It's a bit jazzy. It's a bit zazzy.
Right, okay.
And then I thought, well, this was the one I put up on Facebook. I was like, but what about me turnips? Would that be wrong?
No, definitely not. We love a turnip.
So turns out, no, that would not be wrong. And also, again, the lining is just beautiful. 2.5 meters. You're not going to use all of that, by the way, so you'll have plenty of extras to make accessories with. So if you would like either of those. And then I thought this came in yesterday, but it was too late to make my sample out of that. So I've put this with a midnight plain cotton because I would have that on the outside, Gemma.
You would?
I would have that on the outside. Yeah, look how beautiful that would be on the outside. Then you can line it in something plain, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a Moda. This is not coming. This is a 1/2 meter heaven price. This is not coming with a clasp. You will have to get in and get one of those clasps separately because we'd already shenanigated everything else. Gemma's looking at me like,
Trying to make sure I've got all of this. You know.
I sent you a photo of that one.
That's fine.
Yeah. Now, you've put these on my desk, so I know that these are loaded. Because also what came in yesterday, I love this. So for the last few months, a couple of times a week, I go online and I have a little shop. And knowing that they're not going to arrive for some time, and then I forget what I bought. I do that thing. So when they arrive, it's always a beautiful surprise. Like when, look at these clasps. I am going bobble top-tastic at the moment, but look at the stars. Aren't they gorgeous?
Look at the stars. Lovely song, that.
And then star fabric, Tim Holtz star fabric with a bit of elephant in there. Are they? Is that not just fabulous?
Of course.
Of course, of course, of course. We love little kits like this because not only do you hardly use any of the fabric, so you have lots left over to do with as you will.
Which we love. A lot.
But it just means that I get to play with all the colours in all the world. Now, hissing fit, there's your snake.
Oh, Hissy Fit's a beautiful fabric.
But you see, the reason, more to the point, the reason that we give you, because you've got that gorgeous orange in here, the reason that we give you the full fat quarter with these is because, look at that. That bobble top is fabulous, but it really means that you can fussy cut. So it might be that you want to get the snake's head in. It might be that you just want the flower. But it just, and so it doesn't, it means yes, you're going to have lots of your fabrics left over, but you've really been given the best opportunity to get your favourite bits in there. Again, with a zazzy lining. What? It's a word.
Not a word.
It's a word in my world.
Light?
Huh?
Is it Ecker's light?
Is it Ecker's light?
Is it Ecker's light a word?
So what are you going to be making with these? Well,
I'm just ignoring you, Gemma.
Yeah.
It is a word.
Something like this. We got more of these bubble tops in because these flew, didn't they? They absolutely flew in seconds. So we've got you some more of these. There you go with your rather wonderful lining. And look, this is the bobble top purse. If you've got the instructions, then you're good to go. And if you've made a template, like I always suggest you do, then you are good to go. If you haven't got the instructions, just buy them once and then you've got them. Just make a template of them and then you have them. And that's the thing, isn't it? Oh, so I've only got one with the black and white stripy one in that colourway, but I've got a handful in this. So this is the same fabric, but just look at this bobble. Look at it. It's got all the, Gemma, it's got all the colours in. It's like it was made just for this fabric. Is that not just the best thing?
It is beautiful. It's a good old choice, that one.
And this is what I love. I get really excited when the bobble tops come in. Somebody said, are you not going to sell them separately? I'm like, no, I'm having way too much fun mix and matching them with our own fabrics here.
God, babes.
So they're, yeah, I mean, just look at that. Look at that with the Tula Pink. They work so beautifully, don't they, with the Tula Pink?
I really do.
But if you wanted the green one, and I just think they are a lot of fun. So these are all loaded on the website, ready to go. What are they, Gem? $9.99?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh look, we found the rest of the cave. The rest of the cave, well, the last of the cave. We had to have a hive mind to remember the name of this fabric, but it's Pebble Mosaic. I was like, I'm sure it's mosaic, but something to do with stones. And you're like, Pebble! Pebble! Pebble Mosaic! So we've matched the blue with the top of the lid. Top of the lid, the bobble. But then look, there was also the purple going through it as well. So we've done you a purple version as well. And again, plenty of fabric in there so that you can fussy cut. And then I've mixed it with the lavender plain so that that matches indeed your bobbly top. We have done the hard work for you. And this is why we haven't sold the bobbles by themselves. Because, you know, Gemma, our stash is considerably bigger than yours. So, I mean, I make an assumption, right? It might not be.
Might not be.
You might be all over it yourself. You know, you never know. You never know. Well done to those of you that got the Creative Grids curved corner cutter. And that's the thing. If you want to make these bigger, then just get your curved corner cutter and just extend the line out a bit and do a larger.
Yourself a saggier bottom. Goes down further. Yeah, it's all right.
I'm not sure about having a saggier bottom. It's not like one of my life ambitions. I know, I'd like a saggier bottom, please.
No, I know.
That's not where I'm going with this, with life. I'm going to pop that there though so we can all see it. And then you know what we were making with La Bobble tops. My hands are really dry, Gemma, because you know what? I forgot to take my oil home, and it's only now that I'm looking at the one. We went through the warehouse because we're organising a show for you next Tuesday.
It's a very exciting.
It is a very exciting show, and I think you're going to love it. But this came to light. Just going to show you. Now there were two of the cuticle hand and nail oil bottles, but I've now got one in my bathroom, which it clearly isn't here, as you can see by the state of my hands. And then we've got the hand cream. Now I know the prices of these have gone up recently. We've held the prices to what they were. So what we bought them for, but these are the last ones. So that's your Seams hand cream. So Seams hand cream, for those of you that don't know, for those of you that know, you know, and you know that it smells lovely. If you have a nut allergy, this is not for you. It's got macadamia oil in it. Please do not have it if you have a nut allergy, as my old producer at Sewing Quarter found out, much to his detriment, as he'd gone, oh yes, and then wiped it on his face as well.
That would have been the thing.
With a nut allergy, and then wondered why his face exploded during a live 5-hour broadcast. Brilliant! All I could hear in my ear was, not sure my face is meant to be this shape. No, Chris, it is not. No. So yeah, don't do that. But if you are good with nuts, wow. Well done, and you'll be good with this too. So this is, and it absorbs really, really quickly. The lady that invented this is just gorgeous. I love her very, very much. But she was training as a milliner, and her hands were just ripped to shreds. But she couldn't find a hand cream that she could stitch with, and that didn't leave like residue on her fabric and everything else. So, and also that then meant that she could still grip a needle. So that's how seams was invented, and Karen's very, very clever. She also insists, I like the lady because she insists on the best. I take my hat off to her. And then the hand and nail oil is sublime. And if you get really dry feet, pop that on, pop a pair of socks on at night, you're good to go. If you get really dry hands, and this is why my hands have been suffering, because I've run out of this. I didn't realise we had any of this left in the building. Pop some of this on, then some of that on, go to bed. And when you wake up in the morning, your hands will be incredible. And my hands, they suffer a lot.
Oh, they do. You put them through it though.
No, I really do. If someone buys those together, great. We found one of the seams bags that we'll pop in for free. If they go separately, we'll toss a coin.
Yeah.
We have got 5 bottles of the Seams sanitizer, which smells like this. It doesn't have that horrible smell that most sanitizer creams have, oils have, whatever they're called. Sanitizer, lotion, whatever you want to call it. Let's just call it hand sanitizer. It smells amazing. The first time we brought this to wear, my goodness, it flew. It doesn't dry out your hands because obviously Karen knows her stuff. She worked very hard to get this out during COVID. I only have 5 bottles left. We had, gosh, we must have had hundreds of bottles of this stuff, and it just flew. And then we found out, and I don't know if it had been taken off stock, but anyway, when it is gone, it is gone. And that will go in. So that's just a little something. Other things that are in stock that I have forgotten to tell you about, and I got told off for by Gemma. Oh, the water-soluble marker pens are back in stock. You know, with all that, is it 10 colours? No, 6 different colours. You just turn the lid and then you just drop down the blade of whichever colour you want, which is fabulous. The pokey tools, we love them. I love them. I use it all the time. In fact, that's what I was poking out my corners with yesterday, because I couldn't find my actual pokey tool, and there it is. If I'd have found my actual pokey tool. You told me to put them on today's show, Gemma.
No, that's fine.
So I did. So
No,
she's peering at my desk like
them.
I did not know.
No,
oh, also back in stock is the air erasable fabric pens.
Looking at all your bits and bobs. I'll move them this way in a bit.
Do not do as our lovely cleaner did.
No.
And write your invoice in that, then put it on my desk, and then ask me.
You paid.
Yeah, I know. Natasha, why haven't you paid my invoice? I'm like, what invoice? Give me an invoice, I'll pay it. That's no problem. And then she looks on my desk. There's just this empty piece of paper. She's like, but that's my invoice. I was like, Penny, did you use this pen, which she'd left right by any chance? Yes. It's like, well, therein is your problem. It's the air erasable pen. It'll go. So yeah, don't do that. I will dine out on that story, Gemma.
Yeah.
Forever and ever. We did load this yesterday. That got loaded. And tomorrow, do you want to see what I'm going to play with tomorrow? We're going to do some circle makes tomorrow. Quick, easy circle makes. They're so quick and easy. I haven't actually done them yet. But
You have, but you haven't redone them and made your samples for the show to show everybody. That's the thing.
look at this, because
Look at that.
I know. And I'm just going to do the simplest and easiest of pouches for this. But I wanted to ask you, actually, what would you like? Because that's a little twist lock thing. Would you like a coin purse? Would you like glasses case? What would you like with this? So this is going to work quite similarly along the lines of this sort of clasp, but look, it's only tiddly tiny. When we did those. And this is a really tiny one. So, what do you fancy? That's what I want to know. What do you fancy? Let us know. Gemma, is anybody letting us know? And then, yeah, I'll show you how to put it all in. It's very clever. And I've got my little magnetic dish to put those in, so I don't lose things. Gemma, this is like you with IKEA furniture.
Okay, good.
What are you looking at?
Well, the rainbow's black.
Yeah.
That was with a black clasp, the picture that I got.
Yeah.
Okay. And that one was, yeah, that's all right. It's just completely thrown me.
No, it's just that that's out to be sold by itself.
Okay.
That's why.
You did originally have another colourway that you were looking at doing with that one.
With this
Did you not
one?
go with it?
Well, that one.
With that one.
No, we just did that as a half meet heaven.
No, that one there. You were going, there's another colourway you'd got in mind to go with the natural. That's what's throwing me. I'm looking at it thinking she clearly didn't go ahead with it.
What one?
Like the rainbows. Grey.
Oh, those ones down there. Yeah, that was never to go with that one.
Oh, okay. Was that for something else? That's fine. Good-o. Good-o. In my head, you were doing another colourway as well with the natural. And I'm like, no, this is, I can't see.
No, because we did quite a lot with this one. There wasn't enough. Gemma and I went out last night, didn't we, Gemma?
Yeah. No one would ever know.
No one would ever know.
Well, to be fair, a lot of this was done before. But there are last-minute things that have changed. And now I'm very confused.
If you do not have one of these in your life, why not? And you'll see that we will need it in a minute. But this is rather fabulous. So when we come to screw in any of these, look. And also, if you have grandchildren or kids that have toys that have tiddly tiny screwdrivery things, Gemma gave me a plastic thing that Emily uses to read her books with. And of course that's all battery, what have you. And because it hadn't been used for about 15 years because her daughter's much older than mine, I had to obviously get out my mini screwdriver. But it's not just, it's got for all those things. So whether you've got, you know, watches or anything else that you need to fix it, there's a slightly larger one there. You've got all the different sizes, but they're all the tiny bits and bobs. I keep a couple of these handy. I've got them in every location because they're just fab, really fab. There we go. So we have got a handful of these for you today. These loaded already? These ones? Yeah.
Yeah, loaded and live.
So yeah, I just think they're brilliant and they just look like a pen. And I would, like I said, this is part of what I always have with me. Shall we make something?
Oh, that'd be nice.
So, your instrucciones. Here is your template. I don't think I ever actually put this onto template plastic in the end, Gem.
Really?
No, I know.
The only thing I've put on template plastic recently.
Oh, which is strange for me. I tell you what it was. I did the first version onto template plastic, and then when I'm not wasting another sheet in case it's not right, so didn't put it onto template plastic, and I should have done. So, and then obviously left my template. So I'm going to have to chop this up because I haven't got any template plastic to hand. Never mind, eh? Use template plastic would be the thing. And also then you don't destroy your instructions, and also you can see what you need to transfer at a later date would be the thing.
Beautiful. I'm going to leave these kits out, you won't, Tash? You know, so you don't like run a rotary kit or something and make them disappear.
Well, I'm going to need one.
Which one are you doing?
Which one should I do? Should I do the turnip? I did have a.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, this is your fold line here.
Okay, so I shall leave you with the class.
Thanks.
We'll whip away these bits.
Thanks. I'm just going to be really open and honest, Gemma. Those kits, they're all cut there on the side, and I did...
Quantity-wise?
I gave you... No, I thought...
It's all right.
I thought I told you yesterday, because I counted them. I cut them all. They're all on the side.
Like, that's the only one that hasn't got a quantity next to it.
No, Whiz has got them on the side. In that they're all cut, ready to go
Okay.
on the cutting desk.
I shall ask Grizzlies to count.
Yeah, plus that one.
Yeah, that's fine. Plus one on my desk.
Was there one on your desk as well?
Yeah, because it got photographed and loaded yesterday without a quantity next to it. You're fine.
Oh no! When we were stood opposite the cutting board yesterday, I gave you one. I gave.
Did you?
I gave you a quantity. Yeah, I did. Wow. Okay then. Goodo. It's all going horribly wrong. If you are using a directional fabric, let's see if we can just rein this back in.
Yes, good plan, Stan.
Yeah, it's appear to be slightly I don't know if we'll manage it, Gemma.
Oh, Judy Rogers is excited. She says tools.
Tools. I know.
Yeah.
There was lots of tool talk
There was.
on my page.
Alison Linfield was very sad though. Because
Why?
she can't buy anything today. Her debit card's been hacked. So she wants
Oh
to renew it for a
no! Oh, that's
This is-
awful.
honestly why I have a credit card. You know, I buy everything on a credit card because if it get hacked, then they're not touching my actual money, and then I pay it all off. You have to be obviously disciplined with these things. It's important. But security-wise, so much more secure online. Isn't it?
And Gemma speaks as
An ex-bank manager.
as an ex-bank manager. Yes. So I'm going to draw around the edge of this.
Claire Angelina's just arrived. She says that being school holidays has thrown her schedule out of whack.
Wow, yeah. So on Friday, I'm not going to lie, the kids came out of school. They basically now just run down the hill into my house. And that's just how that goes. So Friday afternoons, Friday evenings are basically my house is not my own until about 6:30 when various parents rock up and the children get carted back to their own abodes in time for bath time, bedtime and everything else. Anyway, this Friday was particularly busy and I ended up with 6 children in my house.
Like
I only have a tiny house.
You go down the street, aren't you?
Sorry?
You're like the Pied Piper as you go down the street.
I know. But it's now got to the stage, because I've not lived long in this village. And so it's now got to the stage where the mums now just come and join. So we have a bottle of wine, the kids roam, and it's all good. It's all nice. It's a very sociable way to do things. And we have a giggle and we have a laugh, and I do feel very sorry for my next door neighbours, but it's for like 2 hours a week, 3 hours max, and then I'm not there half the time anyway. So I don't feel that bad for them. Look at all of that extra fabric you have got.
Beautiful.
Yep. And because you're going to want to make lots of extra stuff with this.
Yeah. Can I give a very quick stock update?
Go on.
All of the Hissy Fit kits have gone.
What?
I know, in
Oh.
both colourways.
Gosh.
And the fans Tudor Pink as well, in the sorbet colourway. We have not got any more of the green stripe. We've only got one pink stripe bobble top. So if it's in your basket, it's not safe until you've checked out. That's not me being pushy. We just don't want people to be disappointed.
No.
So if it is in your basket and you must have it, then you do need to check it out in case someone
Check it
else
out.
also has it in their basket.
Yeah. Get on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have become a Friday afternoon mother's refuge, which just makes me laugh quite a lot. Just actually going to do that on the fold is going to be useful, isn't it? Oh, I quite like that. But anyway, yes, so the whole point was Claire Angelina saying that, you know, having the kids on holiday has thrown her schedule.
Yeah.
What did we go and do last night, Gemma? We went and had dinner.
We did.
And why could we do this?
Because the kids.
Because I did not have children! I have got a whole week child-free. And all the parents, all the mothers just went, "You've got what?" I went, "Yes. A whole week child-free."
You
And
have to
they-
work hard because you've got lots to do. But
I
that
know.
doesn't mean you can go for
But
dinner.
they are also trying to juggle jobs and goodness knows what.
Yes, exactly.
And so there was just this look of, in fact, one of them is the mum that's starting up the cafe in Lou.
Oh.
And it took me a while. I'll see how long it takes you to get this. It's a creperie.
Right.
She's done a little T-shirt that said, "I went to loo and had a crepe."
Oh no! Oh, she hasn't. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Did she really? Wow.
I think that's why she bought the
went
business.
there.
I think the whole thing has been so that she could just make a T-shirt with that on.
That's something else, that is, isn't it?
It's a beautiful thing.
Oh,
But
God,
Sue
love
from
her.
Lou,
Yeah.
when she opens up her creperie, we'll all go.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, and she's quite arty, so she wants it to be an arty place, which will be wonderful.
Wow.
Yep, I went to Lou and had a crepe.
Wow.
Special, isn't it? Gemma's still digesting that,
Yes.
so
Yes.
to speak.
That's some brilliant choice of words there, isn't it?
Yep. Now you will make yourself 2 templates because you will then do one Soms seam allowance. Dee. Oh, Gemma, can I do it out of a fat quarter of H640? Yes, I can! With stuff left over. Yes, I can! Oh, all the can-dos this morning. We like. There we go. I like to give you a from the start, step by step, this is how long it's actually going to take you scenario with these, because they really don't take very long at all.
Oh, lovely comments over on YouTube as well. Tasha.
Morning, YouTubers.
Yep.
How
and,
the devil are you?
Morning, Natasha and Gemma
Morning.
from sunny Cyprus. It's sunny there today.
It's sunny every day in Cyprus.
Or wasn't the other day?
Oh.
Diane says, "Good morning, all you lovely ladies. These
Morning.
daylight savings on and off have messed with my time.
Oh,
Oz has
yeah.
just stopped. Oz has just stopped. So now you're on at 7 p.m.
oh,
dinner time. But
Oh.
you're worth bolting down my dinner for.
oh, thanks.
It's nice, isn't it?
I've just had to be careful about which way up my turnips go.
You've got to be careful.
Directional
careful.
turnips, ladies and gentlemen, it's a thing. And
Yes.
then, like I say, if you want this to be really, really sturdy, then go with your Styleville. There we go. So my little... There we are.
Leslie Reynolds thinks you should make a phone case, please.
A phone case. Righto. I mean, we did do a phone case last week. But I don't think you can have... Oh, a phone case. No, we've not done a phone case. In my head, that was glasses case.
No, phone case.
Because
it's a
I'm
tricky
still-
because they're all different shapes and sizes now. So it'd have
Well,
to be
they
in
are.
any size phone case.
Well, that you could then shove anything else in if you didn't have a phone the right size. Because let's face it, something that is phone shaped... Like, hang on. Let's just see. Yeah, see, if I did a phone case for my phone, then it would also fit my glasses. Would it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Lo says that her friend has a t-shirt company and that they made t-shirts that said, I caught crabs in Torquay.
Amazing.
My kids love going crabbing.
Yep, we crab on a regular
Always
basis.
loved going crabbing.
And
Are you
this...
really good? Do you catch crabs on the regular?
I try not to. This takes us back to our Valentine's meals. And I didn't...
Yes, Natasha. Because on Valentine's
We can be
Day-
honest about this
Yes,
now.
we
So
can
yeah.
now. On
So on
Valentine's
Valentine's
You
Day,
took the mickey out of me, didn't you?
I did, because
Why?
Gemma, what were you making?
I was making a lovely romantic Valentine's meatballs dish. Okay, which, rude, Natasha. It was very nice, thank you very much, but we were having hand-rolled meatballs for Valentine's night, which you thought was hilarious. Only you were being
Ew.
cooked for, weren't you, Natasha?
Yeah, I
And you didn't
didn't.
know what you were having, did you, Natasha?
No, I didn't
So the
know.
next day when I said to you, go on then, what did you have for your Valentine's dinner that wasn't as embarrassing as my meatballs? What did you have, Natasha? What did he cook you? You got crabs for Valentine's, didn't you? Yes. Vindicated. Vindicated I was.
I know it was one of those things. It was very new relationship at that point. So not anything that was ever going to be mentioned on air. But yeah. Now it becomes a story.
Now it's here.
Fine.
There
there it is.
There it is.
Yeah. But I didn't get a T-shirt that said that. To be fair, no T-shirt that said that. No. It's all good. It is all good. Right. Do you know what else is good? I'm going to put these right sides together. You are going to need to transfer. Oh, I've just absolutely destroyed my template, haven't I? This is why you need template plastic. What?
What have you done?
You need to mark your stop points. You see, if I've got template plastic, I could have seen that on the other side. Just do it properly.
Do a proper job.
Proper job. There you go. There. Proper job, Gemma. Proper job.
Lovely job.
And these are going to be your start-stop marks for sewing. So it looks like a mushroom at the moment.
Which is fine.
Or a really weird jelly fish.
Okay.
I'm seeing jellyfish here. Could my turnips be weird jellyfish? No. So, yeah. Whack a few pins in here. Stop this from shifting around the place. And away we jolly well go. Oh, I've got that really wonky. Well done, me.
Well done, you.
I know, right? It's my lining, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Maybe pop a couple of clips in here. Yeah, you see this one I've cut beautifully. My lining, not so much. Not so jolly much. I'm really thirsty, Gemma. I had a bacon sandwich for breakfast.
Do you know, I'm really thirsty. I've gone through my squash before the show started. It's a bit like when you get popcorn at the cinema.
Yeah.
You eat it all before the film starts.
Yeah.
Especially if it's salted popcorn, and then you think, well, now I'm hungry, but also really thirsty as well. Natasha, you're in overhead, darling. Would you like me to change the camera angle?
Huh?
You're in overhead. Would you like me to change the camera
Yeah,
angle?
go on. I thought I had, but that thingy's doing the sticky thing again, yeah.
Okay.
So we are just sewing around.
Speedily.
Yeah, look at this. Whee! Ouch. Oh dear. One of those days, Gemma. It's one of those days.
Yes. It's alright.
And then, no! Oh no!
Have you run out of bobbin?
Oh, come on! No! I haven't.
Oh, did the bobbin thread not pull through?
Something, it's undone itself. Oh no, look, I've come undone all over the place.
She's come undone all over the place.
Yeah, no, look at that.
You know. There's a phrase for the day, Tash.
What?
I've come undone all over the place.
I know. An undone woman. Anyway, then you will pull that apart and do the whole matchy see me thing. Realign the seams and sew across to give you a boxed bottom. Shall I give that a better description? Align your side and your base seams. One goes one way, one goes the other, so that they just nest together. And then sew straight. And if you put your interfacing on, you know, actually it gives you quite a clear line as to where to. And that's your shape already there. This is a really quick make. Has anybody shouted turning through gap yet? Because that's normally a shout. No,
The
we
trust
are.
is there today.
Gemma, shall we tell them about next week? What's happening next week?
Yeah, why not?
So we started to tell you, didn't we? Friday, we start with a 2-part show on the quilt that's behind me, because it's an epic quilt and there's lots of different techniques to get stuck into with it. So we wanted to give you a good go. And let me just do these and then we'll show. So that will be Friday and then Monday's show with Jane. So, and we've taken a third off the price of that quilt kit because there's a lot of fabric in there. So we've done that at a super smashing price for you. It's one of those things that you look at it and you go, even if you weren't a quilter, I would still buy the quilt kit because the pattern's coming for free anyway. So you're not paying for the pattern. And if you didn't quilt, you'd just have a huge amount of fabric.
It's a lot of fabric.
For not very much money.
Yeah.
But we've also got bag kits and all sorts of things. So whatever your sewing preference, we think we've got you covered. I'm going to turn that through the right way and stuff this into my outer. Okay.
Wonderful.
And then I'm going to match the side seams and I'm going to leave a turning through gap when I sew. I'm going to sew around the top. So I'm going to match the side seams. I'm going to sew around the top. I'm going to leave a turning through gap around there. Okay, so whilst I do that, you can have a little look at the quilt on the back wall. Obviously, you can only see half of it. Well, I mean, that's your halfway line there. It's a big one. It's a fun one.
Yeah.
It's a really fun one.
Yeah.
And we fell in love with it and went, yes, we have to do that on the show. We have to do that.
Really complicated, but Jane's made it really easy.
Of course she has.
With her demo, which is grand.
Of course she
And
has.
actually, like the house block, gosh, that went together super quick. That was an
Did
easy
it really?
one. Yeah, I'm going to make that for, cushions when people have a new home, things like that.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would
It's
love
just, it gives me hope of spring and summer.
that. Yes.
I went to the beach this weekend. I went down to Dama Bay. It was really beautiful. It's just the one round from Rock. And we were the last people on the beach. Really beautiful. No, that's not true. There were a couple of, what were they? They were windsurfers. And they had a day van, so they were cooking up something that smelled amazing because I was so hungry. In their little day van in the car park. But it was still light at 8 o'clock.
So nice.
Just by a gnat's whisker. But it just made me think, yes, you know what? Spring is coming. Summer is coming. Yeah, they are coming. And this is it. You've got flamingos, you've got lollipops, you've got ice creams, you've got cameras, it's the hope of something better than winter, because I friggin' hate winter.
Oh, do you?
I
See,
do.
I like all the seasons.
No,
now.
do you know what it is? It's having animals in winter.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Like, I don't mind if I had to look at a frosty vista and not have to go and do anything. That's the reason why my hands are as chapped as they are. You try hurtling hay bales around in this weather, it's just no fun. And then I wonder why I put my back out. So we're right sides together. Look at this. I'm excited for this, Gemma. I am excited for this one. Is everything live now?
Yeah.
Everything is live and available for everybody?
Yeah.
Good.
I believe so. If there's anything anyone can't find, give me a shout.
That fills me with all the hope.
All the hope in all the world.
If you can't find it, give Gemma a shout.
Yeah, give me a shout. Point it out for you.
I'm going to do my turning through gap now before I forget, because otherwise I'll get chatting. Do you know what? I must go and explore Lou a bit further when I go and have a look at this this creperie.
Yeah.
Because they've got a really nice fish market down there as well. It's so good for you, isn't it, fresh fish?
I'm pretty sure when you dip it in batter and deep fry it, it's not ideal. But
I had white bait for dinner last night, didn't I? And it was really good. And then I had hake.
You did.
Oh, that was good. That was really good.
Yeah.
It was a good dinner.
Yeah.
Proper good dinner. What did you have? Duck or something in here?
I had Yeah, salad with little bits of duck in it would be absolutely beautiful. Really lovely.
And so around we go on the other side. Righty-ho. And then we can turn it through. That sounded a bit like there's somebody at the door.
Oh, Claire Angelina says that Adam's party was a success and that they loved your mini gift bags.
Ah, do you know what? It's true. Not that Adam's party is a success. I don't know about that. I'm glad it was. That's not the bit I'll say was true. The party gift cards, because I had to make them for Freddie's birthday, only I didn't line them. I did them with paper, with sewable paper, which is our latest pay it forward, because they were much quicker to come together. The handles are so speedy to make, and out of the kits, I think you can make at least six out of the kits that we've got, possibly more. And it was, I mean, I spent an evening and I had to make 30 in an evening. That's how speedy they are to come together. But the kids now, even now, I mean, Freddie's birthday was January. You think any other party bag that would have been in landfill by now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the beauty of them, is that they still are now. I gave Willow a lift home the other day and she was like, oh, I really like those party bags. I've still got mine. And the kids still talk about the party bags. And Gemma, you will be amazed that I am so ahead with my pay it forward patterns, and that might be because I suddenly realised that it was the last September I hadn't got anything for the teachers. I was like, I could just make these, and then I have no samples now because I might have gifted them to the teachers on that day. So get your fingers, huh?
You have to do it again, that's all.
I know, but it won't take long. It's fine.
Exactly.
It's absolutely fine. And the sewable paper was just an absolute treat because it makes it look like a bit of faux leather or something.
Does.
It just gives it that real class. Hey, look. Love it. And it's super easy to sew and doesn't fray, so you don't have to line everything. You can get away without doing that. Right. But anyway, yes, I'm very glad, Claire, that they went down a treat. I'm going to press my turning through gap under. Give my turnips a quick press. It's looking good, Gemma.
Good-o. We'd like to hear.
I like a quirky fabric. You might have noticed this about me.
I've been so excited about these turnips.
I know, and you know what I wanted to make? I'll come clean. I wanted to make a Sacateur holder for them. I'm not a gardener, and it was a gardening friend that requested, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. But I am no gardener. I think we've all realised this now, and we're comfortable with that. But it just meant that I wasn't quite aware when I agreed to it. Went yes, and I had the perfect fabric for it. What I hadn't taken into account is the fact that Sacateurs come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, Gemma.
Oh yeah.
I was not prepared for this situation at all. And that threw me completely. Plus they're really sharp. Really sharp.
Yeah.
But you know what I would do out of this fabric? I would do a garden kneeling mat. And I would Oda coat it. I would do 2 layers of Steinville Fix, just in a square. It's not worth me writing a pattern. Sew around it, kneeling mat, waterproof for your garden. That's what I would do. Do you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to do this. Rightio. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Gemma's tip.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to, when you do this, really get a pokey tool and poke. You're going to find the middle, so find your middle bit first of all. Find your middle bit. Mark it. And I want you to really shove your fabric up into here as far as you can. Okay? That is going to be the thing. for sure. So when you've found your middle bit, and you'll notice here is your middle bit here, and so in this case you've got your hole directly there. And just want to, you can get your little pokey tool in there and just ease it as far in as you can. And actually sometimes it does help to just sort of turn it and just get, turn it! Turnip! Get your turnip!
Sounds like little Emily. Got the most beautiful little accent developing. So
She's going to be
adorable.
proper little Cornish, isn't she?
Yeah.
Bless her. Even though she keeps telling me, but Mummy, I'm Warwickish.
I'm Warwick.
Well, because Freddie said, well, I'm Cornish because I was born here. Yes, love, you are. And Emily said, does that make me Warwickish? Yes, love, it can do. And the thing is, right, you're not going to, with this, and I just want to point this out, you're not going to get that right the way up to that bit there, nor should you. You're not going to fit. If you fit all of that in, it leaves a really tiny, tiny hole for that. And also you need it to be able to come to the side and then just sort of sit. So what I would suggest you do, if you do not have many power tools in your life, grab one of these because they're really, really, really useful. If you do have power tools, great. Get them out. Get them involved.
Good out.
Winger's done a good job shutting these. So, like I say, with your pokey tool, poke in as much as you can. And then in that goes. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that it's actually magnetic, the screwdriver bit on this.
Oh, well, that's good.
So it kind of holds it there for you. And it just screws in. Like so. This is not difficult, right? This really is not a difficult thing. And like I say, it's just, if you've only got a normal screwdriver, then you might struggle a little bit. But you just need the really, really tiny ones. That's the thing here. Now, the ones by the magnets, you're just going to have to be really careful with, because they always want to pull everything across. Again, just get as much of that fabric in there as you can.
Yeah, we do have the beautiful, beautiful fabrics. Those really strong fabrics. The turnips and the gingham by the half metre.
Oh yeah, because we
They
didn't
are
use them all in
understyle.
kits, did we?
I've got those, I shall move them. So you can see them. I've also, Natasha, the floral that you've put today as a half metre header, the Amelia's Blues. I've put that up as well. By
Right.
half metre, what's left of it.
Oh, well done.
That's all right. The actual collection, Amelia's Blues, is inspired by a lady called Amelia Bloomer.
Right.
Who was a suffragist and a social activist.
All right.
Editor of the temperance newspaper, The Lily. And she's the reason that women started wearing pantaloons under their dresses. And they
Yay!
were called bloomers, because her name was Amelia Bloomer.
Oh,
She's the
amazing.
one that, yeah. That's
Brilliant.
cool, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. So Betsy Chuchian for Moda has
She went all out on that one, did
yeah,
she? Good
she's
for
designed
her.
this collection with sort of, as a nod to Amelia Bloomer and inspired by her life. She's like over 100 years ago, 1818 to 1894.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I know.
Just crazy. So we're just easing this in, getting as much fabric in there as we can.
So yeah, we have got that fabric by the half metre, but we've also got a half metre pattern.
We've got it cut to order as well.
Yeah.
Perfect.
action as well. It's a beautiful fabric. Mode is lovely to work with as well. It's a really nice
Well, it
quality
is, isn't it?
fabric.
You know. Right, so as you can see, all of my fears of working with screws were unfounded because it's super easy. That's actually screw on the end of it, doesn't it? And do you want to see now how this is starting to look over here? Look at that. Isn't that fab?
Stunning.
So then you just, yeah, and then you just do exactly the same on the other side.
Really not difficult, is it?
Nope. It's just really not. Where's that middle mark? Where did I put that middle mark?
There's your little line.
Oh, I did it on the outside. That's really useful, isn't it?
Fabulous.
So yeah,
Nice, make this one, Tash.
do you know, it's one of those ones that I know the frames are pricey, like there's no getting away from it, but you've got a beautiful wooden frame there with screws or like brassy type, what have you. Look, there you go. Once that's in, can you just see how much fun that's going to be? And that could be in your rainbows, that could be in anything. And like I say, if you want it firmer, then just do it with your Styleville fix. You know, that's absolutely fine. But or if you wanted to, then you could put a layer of medium weight interfacing or firm interfacing, and then your H640. But you see, that will sit perfectly happily.
Natasha, you've had a new stripper come
Oh,
on board
I do love a good
today.
stripper.
A new stripper's come on board. She hasn't said it in the comments, so I can't say who she is, but she's come on board today. And also,
Congratulations.
I
We are running
noticed-
out of stripology reelers, aren't we?
well, yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
I have to speak to Creative Grid again. And bear in mind, Creative Grids do run out as well, so we'll do what we can.
Yeah, because they're not made here anymore. They used to be, and that was how it started. They were made from the offcuts of the acrylic from a factory in Leicester, because they're a Leicester-based company. But the big stripology is now manufactured in the States because they sell so many over there. It makes sense to make them over there rather than here. I'm going to put more screws in.
Not
And
only
if-
has she become
go
a
on.
stripper, but she's done the sensible thing ahead of tomorrow's show, and she's ordered the Fiskars circle cutter as well.
Oh, yeah. You are going to need the Fiskars circle cutter for tomorrow's show. And also, if you are making the baskets from yesterday,
Both of those tools, I have to say,
they are go-tos. They
Once
are
you've
ones
got
that we would
them,
have
though,
all the time.
you kick yourself that you didn't get one before.
Yeah, it is one of those.
It really is.
Yeah.
Just setting yourself up. I always say this to Meg, it's setting yourself up for success and
Success.
not jeopardising yourself. You know,
Well, if
you
you've
can
got
make
to
your life hard,
struggle
can't
with
you?
something,
Yeah. You can make your life hard, or you can set yourself up so that you've got what you need.
right?
Nail oil's gone as well, Tash.
Has it? Oh, well done.
Yeah, it's gone.
Mine's going on as soon as we come off air. Mine's just so dry. La.
You're having a whale of a time with your new screwdriver, aren't you?
This isn't new. I've had this for ages, and that's
Oh.
why I brought them on board, because I was like, this is one that I use all the time. Because, Gemma, do you not remember when you have small kids and everything's battery powered?
Yes.
And I take all the part-use batteries out of our microphones and our receivers here, and I take them home and I stuff them in all the kids' toys, and I give them to parents at the school gate. And I go, here you go, have some of our part-use batteries, because I'm sure that all of your kids have stuff like that. But they all have those little fiddly, ridiculous screwdrivery bits. And yeah, so this is one that I have had for a while. I've also got one in blue, but I couldn't find one in blue when I came to buy them
And if
for
you
you
haven't
lot.
got one of those, you end up using those stupid things that come out of the Christmas crackers.
Oh,
And they're never the right size.
and they're not
all different.
magnetic.
Hand cream's gone as well, Tash. Sauce babes.
There you go.
You're just going to have to make yours last. And get some more.
There it is.
Fabulous. Look at that.
With turnips!
I love it.
So if you want a more classic, less turnipy one, then go for that. But they are your two options.
Nice.
I just love this. Or go for the rainbow one, which is also equally fab.
We have
So-
the rainbow one going out the door. I have seen it.
There it is.
There are
So yeah, by the
plenty
time
of
that
people
it's
who will
filled
love a rainbow
with
one.
stuff, I've just stuffed some stuffing in there to help it stand up for the set. But yeah, that is your shape. Yeah,
Amazing.
enjoy.
Gorgeous.
Or just get the frame and make your own pattern up.
Do you know, I'm going to have to check the stock on these because they have been very popular.
The thing is, once your frame is in, if you're happy with where everything is lying, and if you don't want to have that little gap at the side, you can just hand stitch up just a little bit up the side. But it does mean that when it's open, you can just get a little bit more in there.
We don't have any of the frames available on their own anymore.
Right.
They've all gone. You've snapped those up.
Well
We
done.
also have very, very, very limited stocks left of the clutch kits. So
Okay.
if you
Well
are
done.
looking at this and thinking, oh, well, maybe I'll have a think about it, might get them later.
They
That's
took a
absolutely
long
fine.
while.
We will say that's fine. However, please don't be upset if they're gone because I suspect they will be, and they did take a very long time to arrive. So we won't necessarily be able to re-kit these.
No.
for a bit.
But we have reloaded the little rainbow star zip pulls, and you can get the zip tape. Any more ideas for what to do with this tomorrow?
No, I don't think anyone's said anything. Let's have a look, shall we?
I'll think of something. Be fine.
Oh, okay, here we go. Facebook's blocked this comment.
Oh,
Alison says, hi, new strippering circle cutter will be me. There you go.
yay!
I'm proud about it.
Good. Very, very glad to hear it.
You will love it.
Yeah, you will.
Love it. It
Yeah,
is
you will.
honestly the best thing ever.
Perfect. Oh, good job. Excellent. Well, guys, thank you very much. It's a short little demo today because it's just the bag.
Yeah.
And of course, we've got all of the little bobble tops, although they seem to be going rather
Yes,
quickly as
yes,
well.
yeah.
Have a look for other kits that we had yesterday. We had some lovely just coloured bobble tops, didn't we? Not
They
the
were
stripy
really
bobble tops. They're still online with what we've got left of those as well, but they are very, very popular and they fly out every time. Oh, look, there's my hand cream, Gemma.
Yeah, because we do amazing. We do bring these to you at competitive prices, you know, and you support us in return, and we love you for that.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
your
these,
purchases, we
a
would
lot
love
of
you
these frames should be like sort of £4 or £5, shouldn't they?
and the rest.
And we put them out with 2 fat quarters of fabric in the main. So, but once you've got your pattern, you've got your pattern. So yeah, we sell those individually. Unless you've got one of the kits you want to look at this Friday. But if you haven't got one with the templates in, that's all I'm going to say on that
You're a
one.
menace.
I know, but we've only got a handful of them. We've only got like literally 4 or 5 of those.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why your Friday newsletters are the ones to watch. Tomorrow, quick and easy makes with your scraps, all the goodies that you've got left over, we will be having a good old play with tomorrow. So here's the place to be tomorrow, 10 o'clock, because Jane's on holiday, so it will be me and Gemma. As Gemma said on Monday, you have a triple tashing this week.
Thoroughly tashed.
I apologise. So yeah, I will see you here tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Take care. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.